Out with the old and in with the new. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 properties coming to and leaving Netflix in December 2017. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at 5 of the best properties that Netflix will sadly be dropping come December 2017, as well as 5 of the best incoming titles for you to get excited about. Number 5, Lucky Number Slevin, leaving December 10th.
Well, because I owe you $96,000 and I might have a slight problem coming up with the money.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we just make it an even 90?
I may have exaggerated the slightness.
Do you like fast-paced, stylish crime thrillers in the vein of Pulp Fiction or Snatch? If so, we recommend checking out this flick before it exits stage left in early December. The film was admittedly met with mixed reviews, with many calling it simply too convoluted. But for fans of plots that twist and turn like a labyrinth, it can be a thoroughly enjoyable ride. Also, get a load of this cast. Sure, Lucy Liu and Josh Hartnett may have both retreated from the limelight in favor of television gigs, but back in 2006, they were undeniably big names. With Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, and Ben Kingsley in the mix, it's worth watching before it disappears.
I was under the impression you no longer work New York.
Like I said, very big job.
Number 5, Judd Apatow, The Return, coming December 12th. Alright, let's be honest. Did you know that filmmaker Judd Apatow did stand-up? Over his decades-long career, he has established himself as one of the biggest names in comedy film. But with very few exceptions, he's worked behind the scenes, opting to serve as writer, producer, or director. So, you might assume that he eschews the spotlight, but on stage is actually where he first made a name for himself.
Is it too late?
Too late to what?
To pull out?
To pull out of doing the special?
Yeah, could you not do it?
After 25 years, the industry heavyweight is making the one move that no one expected, or for that matter, recommended, by doing a stand-up special. And thankfully, Netflix was there to capture the entire process. One way or another, it's gonna be good for more than a few laughs.
This is my level of fame. If I'm walking down the street and somebody says, "Are you Judd Apatow?" If I say no, they go, "All right."
Number 4, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, leaving December 25th.
Quiet, Missy. Cursed pirates sail these waters.
Did you and your family have big plans to watch Pirates of the Caribbean on Boxing Day? If yes, then what an odd coincidence. You must be really weirded out right now. Like, what are the odds we were gonna ask you that? But if so, then we've got some bad news. You're gonna need to bump up the plans to Christmas Day, because that's the last day it will be conveniently available on the streaming service. We doubt there are many people out there that haven't seen this hugely successful swashbuckling high seas adventure, but because it's one of those films that people tend to rewatch on lazy days, we thought we'd give you a heads up.
I'd really rather hope we were past all this.
Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, coming December 5th. Don't you worry, Netflix isn't going to leave you with a crippling lack of thrilling family-friendly entertainment. They've got you covered with another live-action House of Mouse offering. They're just switching up swashbuckling adventures on the high seas for spacefaring adventures with similarly roguish characters courtesy of Marvel.
Oh, I didn't realize your motivation was altruism. It's really a shame the Sovereign have mistaken your intentions and are trying to kill us.
If you missed this sequel when it was in theaters, you can catch up with the Guardians of the Galaxy when Volume 2 of this absurdly funny Marvel franchise comes to Netflix on December 5th. The stakes are high, the soundtrack is bumping, and Groot is cuter than ever.
That's my underwear.
Yeah, I was pretty sure he didn't know what you were talking about.
Enjoy. Number 3, Holes, leaving December 5th. Though Shia LaBeouf's name might come with a significant amount of baggage these days, the presence of this film on Netflix served as a nice reminder of simpler times in Shia's life. As Even Stevens came to a close, Disney helped set Shia LaBeouf's career on the right path towards bigger and better things by giving him the starring role in this well-received and faithful adaptation of the beloved YA mystery novel by Louis Sachar.
I get tired from digging all day, so just want to come back and chill, you know?
A fun film for the whole family, Holes is definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it before. Or, if you have seen it, a rewatch. Better move quick though, because after December 5th, it's gone.
Hector, wake up! Wake up!
Number 3, Bright, coming December 22nd. Netflix has already proven that they can produce original series of high enough quality to compete with premium networks, but now, it seems that they're trying to show that they can equally give major film studios a run for their money.
Shouldn't we wait for the cavalry?
We are the cavalry.
Bright is directed by David Ayer, the filmmaker who brought us such movies as End of Watch, Fury, and Suicide Squad. And it sees him teaming up with star Will Smith to deliver fantasy-based urban crime drama. Based on the trailers, it's a bold film, with an odd premise that likely would have scared off most film studios. But Netflix gave it a budget of $90 million, and we can't wait to see the results.
If we do this, we'll be heroes forever.
Number 2, Nightcrawler, leaving December 10th. It seems like just yesterday that this creepy thriller starring Jake Gyllenhaal was garnering award buzz and leaving cinema goers thoroughly rattled after watching it in theaters. But sure enough, 3 years have passed. and the film's distribution deal with Netflix has already come to a close.
It's great to see your eyes light up when you're working on a new idea.
If you haven't gotten around to watching this beautifully shot, truly original, and unnerving film yet, we highly recommend you check it out before it leaves Netflix on December 10th. If you're easily made uncomfortable, you might want to make it a daytime viewing though, as Gyllenhaal's performance is phenomenal, but seriously creepy.
So you're threatening that if I don't...
I'm negotiating.
You're threatening to stop selling to me.
That's your choice.
Number 2, Dave Chappelle, Equanimity, coming December 31st. Once upon a time, Dave Chappelle was the uncontested king of comedy. His Comedy Central show was huge, so huge that it resulted in him shunning the spotlight.
Tell your little friends, the dreams do come true.
His return to comedy has been a welcome one, especially the deal he signed with Netflix to bring its subscribers 3 new comedy specials. On December 31st, we'll be getting the 3rd special in the contract, the simply titled Dave Chappelle, Equanimity. The teaser trailer for it is hilariously simple and odd, with Chappelle popping up in a scene from Stranger Things. It's being released just before the new year, so we can't wait to see what Chappelle has in store for us.
Do me next.
Before we unveil our top incoming and outgoing pick, here are a few honorable mentions of incoming titles to help soothe your pain.
How is everybody feeling tonight?
Very, very well, thank you.
Oh, look, honey, there's the hors d'oeuvres.
Did you know that my boyfriend broke up with me? Am I better off? Okay.
I know it is fun to wrestle. A nice pile drive to the face, or a punch to the face. But you cannot do it, because it is in the Bible not to wrestle your neighbor.
Number 1, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, seasons 1 through 11, leaving December 9th.
My ankles are broken, for sure!
His ankles are broken!
He has broken his ankles!
Last month, we gave Netflix subscribers with a tendency to procrastinate a tall order by informing them that they only had until November 1st to watch or rewatch all of How I Met Your Mother. Did you make it? Well, regardless, we've got another challenge for you, as on December 9th, the first 11 seasons of this crude, insane, but downright hilarious FX series will be disappearing from the streaming service.
Stupid science bitches couldn't even make my friends more smarter. Hey, you're right, stupid science bitch couldn't even make I more smarter.
According to BingeClock.com, you've got a little over 2.5 days of uninterrupted binging to get through, so boil your milk steaks, pour some wine into a cola can, and start watching.
Yeah.
Oh, you put wine in the soda
You didn't
can?
know, did you?
That's good. You stole
Soda.
Frank's idea.
Yeah.
Number 1, The Crown, Season 2, coming December 8th.
The world has changed. Society in Britain has changed.
This series requires little introduction, but in case you've recently returned from a castaway, deserted island type situation, we'll recap. In 2016, Netflix released the first installment of what is their most ambitious original series to date, a biographical series exploring the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. It was labeled the most expensive Netflix series to date, and it sure looks like $100 million. The first season was met with widespread critical acclaim and inspired a ravenous fan base who have been eagerly awaiting the second season. Finally, on December 8th, the deep dive into Queen Elizabeth's reign as Britain's monarch continues. And spoiler, her life hasn't gotten any simpler. See you next month.
How on earth can you forgive yourself?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.